Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from whatever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the Kenya administration is preparing to increase taxes. The finance bill is already and is going to be discussed. Members of parliament will make a decision. But as we see, basic commodities price going to raise, like bread, which was not being taxed, the tax is going to be there. Ruto has been forced to react on this. But if you listen to William Ruto, you see him shaking when he's trying to respond to the issue of increasing taxes. He seems to be confused in his response. He seems not even, there is no boldness the way he normally responds to issues. That is the body language we have seen from this. But above all, Ruto's response to all this. He's talking about presiding over a bankrupt country. And he's telling us that when he took over power, he told the Kenyans to tighten their belt. But I don't know if that is what he said during campaign. Again, beside this, he's talking about cutting on spending. I don't know where Ruto is cutting on spending, but that is what he's saying. Reduce the expenditure and then increase taxes, really the issue of what? Paying the debt and other things. That there is no free lunch.
When I came into office, I told everybody, tighten up your belts. I am not going to preside over a bankrupt country. I am not going to preside over a country that is in debt distress. We have to cut our spending, and there is no free lunch. And we have to think of what we need to do two fundamental things. Reduce. We cannot spend what we don't have. And number two.
Now, Kenyans are raising so many questions to William Samoei Ruto as far as the issue of whole taxes is concerned. There's no one who is in agreement with William Samoei Ruto. If you read the comments and respond to what Ruto is saying in this video. But it's very clear that he wants to leave tax between 20 to 22% by the time he will be leaving the office. That is what he wants to achieve. It is his target. It is his vision. I don't know if during campaign that is also what he promised Kenyans, but this is his position.
Our peers in the continent is on average between 22 and 25%, which means we are way below, our taxes are way below those of our peers. And I'm not comparing ourselves with OECD countries. Countries like France are at 45%. Others are higher. So I persuaded and I made a case to the people of Kenya that we must begin to enhance our revenue. Because if we are a serious state, we must be able to enhance our taxes. So my drive is to push Kenya. Possibly this year we will be at 16% from 14%. I want in my term, God willing, to leave it at between 20 and 22%. It's going to be difficult. I have a lot of explaining to do. People will complain.
Now, despite so many questions people are asking on taxes, there are serious issues also coming out in terms of what Ruto say and what he does. There's just one big question. What has he done with our taxes now 2 years along the line? The first finance bill, 2023-2024, it was increased from 8% to double digits, 16%. What has he done with our taxes? Nothing tangible that affects or touch Kenyans directly. We are only overseeing high budget for renovation of State House. I don't know how State House is helping you directly. If you bring a comparison of someone who is building a hospital and the other one who is renovating a State House, of course, the one with the hospital, you are touching people directly. But with State House, you are touching William Ruto. In fact, they have just opened a hall for looting. So, I want to give my views on the same, but I believe that Kenyans have really gave the best response to this video. And I want us to go to the comments that Kenyans are giving to William Ruto. But just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Comments from Kenyans are here. Mauti, bwana staki kukasirika zaidi ya vile nimeudhika na this useless, clueless, careless, senseless government. That is the description is giving to William Ruto. John Wahome, stop lies. James Kiama, corruption, will he ever speak about subsidized fertilizer again? He is not addressing the issue of subsidized fertilizer that was fake. Paul Maina, of what benefit even if one gets the whole world? Brone, we tighten our belt while they open their mouth to swallow more. Sitaki niseme kitu wacha nisome vile zilivyo. Petronila, Mweni, and most of these people wanatoka to Mount Kenya, alafu Lower Eastern pale. This man lies from for him to be alive. Yani kama hajadanganya hawezi kuwa hai. Lazima adanganya ndio akue hai. Anthony Indiasi, no appreciation. Cheriot Kiprotich, anasema best president. But someone has responded to him. Only a mad person will appreciate this regime. That is George Omondi. This one befits Cheriot. Richard Mutinda, what is he saying actually? I don't understand. Yes, even Ruto himself is confused. Hii ni utakataka muliambiwa tu. Rubbish. Story za jamba. That is Anthony Daudi. Zamzu, Kaende, Kulukulu, Zakayo, Gathierwa, cut you as fast. These are comments from Kenyans. But the truth is that Ruto is not showing in any way or trying to appeal or even just get a perception that he is cutting down on expenditure. They are collecting taxes. The other time we will see Oscar Sudi carrying 2 million in a brown envelope, William Ruto's money, Aaron Cheriot and the team, Gachagua here and there. That's how they spend our taxes. In Harambes, in things that you cannot account for. But beside this, we have seen startup, and I will repeat this one every time. Paka isinya wale wenye wataki kusikia. You cannot lecture us on cutting down on expenditure when you are going for repair. Things that can be, done another day. The official residence of the deputy president was not leaking like JKIA. But they are going to spend there more money than what was used to put up the new structure. Is that cutting down on spending? Kazi ya repair ni kazi ya painting na kufunga mashimo penye kuna nyesha. Kama iko mahali. Ni painting and few repair here and there. They are using 600 million. And the new structure was put up at a cost of 450 million. Ruto is cutting down on expenditure as he uses very well your resources in terms of taxes. Mtu kama huyu ukisikia hivi ndio Wakenya wanakasirika. Go and check at State House. Repair yenye haina maana. All settled across the country. Anasema he found the country in a debt distress, at financial constraint, dilapidated economy. But look at how they're spending. When you don't pay well our doctors, the nurses, the clinic officers, they are all on strike every time. What are they telling us? So there's no way Ruto can convince any Kenyan that indeed he is right or is working for Kenyans. This proof that he is indeed working for himself. So the money is collecting. We cannot be sure that he will really do development. We don't even know if he's paying debt. But Ruto is not the first president to come and pay debt. Uhuru came, alipata madeni, akalipa. Kibaki came, alipata madeni, akalipa. Moi was there, kulikuwa na madeni, akalipa. Even when Mzee Jomo Kenyatta was taking over government, kulikuwa na madeni, alilipa. Kwani Ruto ndio president wa kwanza Kenya? Na yeye ndio wa kwanza kupatana na madeni. Na amekopa zaidi, lakini I'm telling you, we cannot see any tangible project. But the man has borrowed more than what Uhuru borrowed in 1 year or 2 years time.